Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I did a look for prom. It's really simple, but it looks pretty sparkly. You can obviously substitute any of these colors to match the dress that you'll be wearing. Did a look purple on the eyes. Everything else was pretty natural and basic. You want to make sure that you're really moisturized. You use your primer, your setting spray, because you want to make sure that your makeup lasts throughout the night. You want to make sure that you set it really well, and I hope that you find that this tutorial works for you. Really quick, funny story. So for my prom, I went to an all-girls school for high school, and I went to my prom. And they, middle of the night, they had selected the court, and I was in the court. I was selected as like one of the girls to go up and possibly with their dates. And I think it was like 7 girls. Each girl was handed a rose. Now this rose was wrapped. Okay, so you didn't know what color rose you had. So we all lined up, and then across from us were our dates. So I had my rose, you know, everybody's really excited, everybody's cheering, like getting all, you know, anxious, and whoever had this, and the DJ announced, whoever opens their rose and has a, I believe he said, if you have a red rose, okay, you are prom queen. So we didn't have like voting or anything. We just, I guess they just, the teachers nominated which girls to go up, and then, you know, it was just like a lottery of who would win. So he's gonna do count of 3. I've got my rose, like I'm ready to rip this thing. I need to find out, I need to know, I need that crown, okay? So he goes to count of 3. I literally like ripped at my rose, and it was a red rose. So as soon as I saw red, I was jumping up. I went ballistic. I went crazy. I was like so happy and so excited, right? I won prom queen, right? So I'm like going crazy. As I'm like jumping around and going crazy, the DJ goes, I'm sorry, there's been a mistake. I feel like this, like he was basically a Steve Harvey. He was like, it's a white rose. So as I hear this, the girl who had the white rose is already being crowned. She's already like got her tiara. She's got freaking, I think they gave away like a gift certificate or something like that. And I was just there like, it was like ridiculous. It was like humiliating. I was like, what the hell just happened? Like, you go from all the way up here to like being just shot down, and like someone else like just won over there. Meanwhile, the DJ said, if you have a red rose, and all the girls, and it was a white rose. So one girl had a white rose and everyone else had a red rose. The teacher who set up the whole prom like ran to me. She was like, I'm so sorry. That's horrible. She even cursed. She was like, that fucking DJ, what an asshole, I can't believe he did that. Like, literally, I sat down for the rest of the prom. I did not dance, I did not do anything. I was so pissed off, and every teacher came up to me and was like, I'm so sorry that happened to you, and I was just like, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Unless someone's giving me a tiara, I don't want to hear it. Girls, I hope that you have a wonderful prom, that you stay safe, and I hope that you enjoy this look. And if you have any requests, like if you have a certain dress and you know the color or whatever, like let me know down below. Like I will do a look for you. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon.
So let's get started. We're going to start by using our Tarteist Pro Palette, and I'm using the color Profesh. It's just a light brown beige shade, and I'm buffing that in with a fluffy brush. I'm going to go into the inner corners and outer corners with the color Vamp. It's a very deep purple shade, and you're just going to buff that in. I'm using a precise brush. This is a Morphe brush. I'll have the details down below. And I'm just going to almost give it a halo effect where it'll be in the inner outer corner and just into the crease. And we're going to buff that in again. Then the star of the show is going to be the Magnificent Metals Glitter and Glow Liquid Eyeshadow from Stila, and it's from Vixen. First I swiped it on with the applicator, and then I'm going to buff it in with this Real Techniques brush, a very dense brush. Now you just want to make sure that you're packing it on and putting it exactly where you want it, which I'm keeping it strictly on the lid. I love this product, it's so amazing. Now in the outer corner, I'm going in with the color Smoked from the same palette, and we're just going to deepen up the outer V and the crease. And you're just going to keep blending that in, and you want to wing it out. I'm just taking the fluffy brush with no extra product, and on that pink shader brush, I'm just using the colors Vintage and Classic. I'm combining those. This brush has no product. I'm just making sure that I blend it in. I lied, it has product. That's the Profesh shade that I'm just working into the lid. We're gonna go back in so that our lids are really popping. I'm doing our eyeliner. You can either go with no eyeliner, more winged out eyeliner, but I think I'm keeping it very medium, not too dramatic, but not an itsy bitsy little wing. And I'm using an eyeliner from Eyeko, and then a Wet and Wild eyeliner in black. Now we're going in with our Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Palette. I already have my foundation and primer, and I'm setting my under eyes. Make sure that you use primer because you want to make sure that your makeup stays and lasts all night long, and you want to make sure that you set your foundation and your concealer so that it doesn't crease on you and that you'll be picture ready all night long. And I'm going to take that same yellow shade and I'm just going to dust it all over my T-zone, anywhere where we're highlighting. And then with the pink shade, I like to use that by my nose, just so that our foundation doesn't wear off on our nose. I'm taking the middle shade for for bronzing the face. We just want to add some color, but we're not defining our contours yet. We're just bronzing the face. I'm using an angled brush. This is just a nice warm shade to warm up the face. Then we'll take a deeper shade and contour. We'll stick it right into the hollows of the cheek. I'm gonna use a contour brush from e.l.f. so that our contour is very precise. You want to have that chiseled look. You're just gonna blend that up, and again I'm gonna go in with my angled brush. Blend, blend, blend. Guys, that eyeshadow is killer. If it looks that, if it looks that bright on camera, imagine in person. We're contouring our nose. We need a nice chiseled nose. I'm taking a fluffy brush to blend that out even further. Make sure that we don't have just two brown streaks down our nose. With that same brush, I will bring up the highlight on the nose, just to blend that all in together. Okay. Blend, blend, blend. Now with a little fluffy brush, I'm going to blend everything together. I'm going to take a lighter purple shade. It's more like a burgundy. We're using Drama. And we're just going to blend that into the lower lash line. And in the inner corner, again, we're mixing Classic and Vintage. It's just a very light shade. One is shimmer, one is matte. But together, they leave the inner corners looking so bright. And of course, you have to go in with the Nicole Glow palette. Any palette, that will make you shine bright like a diamond will do. We're going to put that on our nose, on our cheekbones, Cupid's bow, and above the eyebrow. I'm not sure which shade I went in with. I know I went in with the whiter shade, but I'm not sure what I mixed it with. I'll leave it down below. And a NYX lipstick, a butter lipstick, just a neutral so that our eyeshadow, you're not distracted with our lips from our eyeshadow. And again, I'm mixing in that whiter highlight shade on our lips to really give a little glow metallic-y look. And we're gonna set with our Wet n Wild setting spray. And at some point we lost footage of our lashes, but these are just some eBay lashes. I use Duo Glow, just something to make the look very flirty and amp up your glam. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your support, and I hope that you have a wonderful prom. Remember, if you recreate any of my looks, please tag me. I'd love to see them, and I really hope that you enjoyed this look, and I will see you guys soon.